Alright guys, this is kind of a take two video. I kind of completely screwed up the last one, but I'm going to be showing you guys how fast I can load 538 specials. That was my sizing die I just took out, my powder through expanding die I just put in. Using 3.8 to 3.9 grains of trail boss, depending on what my little scoop here throws. But it's close enough. I don't do any precision shooting with this gun. So let's get started. So case in, just expands the case mouth. I do a fairly wide expansion on it, just because the faster way I've seen her do it is you can actually stick your bullet in the top there and then just set it down, and that way you don't have to drop each bullet on top of the case when you go to seat, and it just makes life a little quicker that way. And if you happen to knock over a case, it's less likely for it to spill, just because that bullet seats in there pretty good. You know, just a firm press, and it seats fairly tight where you knock it over, it's not gonna fall. You just mash it down in there like that. One thing about the Lee powder through expanding dies and this Trail Boss, as you can see, hopefully you can see it's a fairly bulky powder. So it drops in there, but throw it in and I give it a taps to get it down the funnel. And your Lee powder through expanding die, you may notice it kind of stops, and you'll hear like that. It's not your die sticking, it's made to do that, and that way it drops the powder all the way through the die and actually into the case, and you have less likely of your powder charge getting stuck in there and having a double charge. I've had that happen one time. I caught it before I actually loaded the bullet into the case, luckily. But Trail Boss, any kind of bulky powder like that, you can kind of watch. Alright, so I've got 5 loaded here. Swap my die out. Another good thing I like is these Lee quick change bushings, where you don't have to adjust your dies every time. You just drop them in until it clicks, then you just go ahead and load. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And since these are tumble lube, I usually give them just a little wipe off. I'm just doing a really light roll crimp on these. You don't need much. They actually drop a little oversized anyway. So I mean, they're in the case pretty good. I get a full burn out of them and reasonable accuracy for what they are. These are fairly soft. I can scratch them with my fingernail. I usually use wheel weights. But that's my loading setup, and it's loaded 5 for you guys. If I get in a groove, I can do 65 to 75 an hour, something like that. But that's with no distractions, nothing like that. Just kind of in the groove, so to speak. But alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll try to keep the videos coming.